Hi, welcome to the gym today, Shayna.
Thank you, I'm excited.
Good, it's nice to have you here. I just want to cover the basic operational procedures of the gym. Obviously you had your access card when you came through. And just to explain the different membership access hours, if you're a full-time member, you've got access to the facilities and all the facilities in the gym from 5 o'clock until 8 o'clock in the evening. And if you're an off-peak member, it'll be from 8 in the morning until 4 o'clock. And you'll have access to the cardio section, the weights training section, the TRX, the classes, and everything else as well. So that's just to cover the operational hours.
Perfect.
Okay, now that we've covered the operational hours, basically, with regards to your card, your membership card, if you leave it at home, by any chance, you forget it, pack bags in a hurry, leave it at home, you can provide the girls at the front desk where you swipe your card, you can provide them with your ID number, and they will let you through. However, that is only applicable for 3 times. If you lose your card, you can just report it stolen and they will replace it for you for a fee of 50 Rand. Now to take you through the bookings and all the classes. Going through the door upstairs is basically all the different types of classes available to you. You don't need to book necessarily for all the different types of classes because some are a bit more booked up than the others. We obviously have, if you have a look at the program, the girls in the front desk will provide you with the program and timetable. There's yoga classes, Pilates classes, flexibility training. Then you've got some Zumba dancing, and you will find, if you love music, you'll find that those classes are actually quite booked up. So praying with the girls at the front desk will be able to see when you can actually, or do you have to actually book.
So some classes I have to book, whereas others I have free access to, and they can provide me with that.
Absolutely. Okay, so we've covered the class sessions and times and what you have to do with regards to booking or just being able to show up at whichever given class you've chosen to do that day or whichever specific day you come in to train. The rest of the equipment throughout the gym, all your weights, your machines, your TRX apparatuses, that is all available to you at any given time. The cardio section, obviously your treadmills, rowing machines, etc., spin bikes, all of that, you do, there is a limited time, and you'll see on each machine is actually what that limit is. It's generally 20 minutes. Other than that, so we've gone through the weights and all the different apparatuses in the cardio section. There's also the swimming pool, which you have access to completely at any given time. The saunas as well, and then obviously there's your showers to use for your own, obviously once you finish training, freshen up, and that's all available to you as well. So that's pretty much covering all the aspects of the gym and the facilities available to you. Okay, with regards to the safety rules and regulations of the various equipment that's available for your use, each equipment has got instructions on what muscle group it's training and on how to utilize a specific equipment or apparatus, etc. You have to please follow those exact guidelines in order to actually prevent any injury and to be utilised in the correct manner as well. For your own safety purposes as well, when you do use the various machines, please just make sure that when you insert the pin, it is correctly inserted, because a lot of injuries can happen when we're not done so. With regards to any emergency situation, should you see that any other member in the gym has got an emergency situation, you can address it by attending it with one of the relevant staff members, and they will immediately address the situation at hand. Obviously, try and keep calm.
Yeah, definitely not to create too much havoc.
Not to create too much havoc and running through the gym, etc. With regards to any other general emergency situation, should there be a fire, etc., there will be, all the members will be notified, and please you are to follow the instructions and the procedures accordingly to see that everything runs smoothly throughout. Okay, last but not least, Shayna, it's just to cover the training attire. You're very much ready for training with correct and appropriate training shoes and training gear. You have to please also always bring a sweat towel with you for the relative purpose of allowing the equipment and the pieces of apparatus to remain clean, although there are staff members constantly cleaning everything. and you'll find that in various sections of the gym there's also hygienic sprays and wipes that you can actually utilize for extra hygiene purposes. And then just with regards to your dumbbells, once you've finished using those, please just place them back where you originally found them.
Okay.
And I think we've pretty much covered the general rules and regulations. At the end of the training session that I'm going to do with you, I'll provide you with a more detailed pamphlet with regards to everything that we've covered.
Okay, great.
Once we've got your heart rate going and got you working and warmed up.
Cool.
Okay, so I'm glad you're ready for your training session with me today. I'm going to give you just a nice, easy upper body session, and just to get you warmed up and get your heart rate up a little slightly and get your body warmed up and prepared for the exercise. We're going to do 5 minutes of rowing.
Okay.
So short but nice full body warm up.
Alright.
So here we've got the rowing machine. And obviously it's very important. Have you used, I'm sure you've used the rowing machine before.
I have, yeah.
Okay.
Not sure, obviously correct, so I'd like to learn.
Okay, so the idea is when you get into the rowing machine, obviously you place your feet in the little foot platforms over here, and you strap your feet in nicely. Okay. And then just you grab the oars, and then just to remember that the rowing correct technique and form is basically it's a push and then a pull with the upper body. So you're going to be pushing with your lower body. So you're going to be utilizing obviously your glutes, your quads, your hamstrings, and that'll be the first movement. And then pushing with the balls of your heels back. Okay, so once you've done that, your arms are extended. Then only once your legs are extended, you'll then bring the oars with the elbows out and then slightly under the chest and then back again. And then just a nice controlled movement. It's a really, really good all-round cardio workout. Absolutely. So that would be a little concentrate on the movement. As I said, with the lower body then the push and then the pull with the upper body and then breathing correctly. Okay, so that is a really, really nice warm up for you. So I'm just going to have you here for 5 minutes. Okay, and then just to get nice and warmed up to follow through with the upper body. Okay, just strapping you nicely. Okay, and
push with the legs.
Okay, so pushing with your legs. So remember, it's a push with the lower body. And then a pull with the upper body. And you're doing great. Maintaining your back straight and engaging your core muscles. And then just slightly, the oars come just slightly under the chest. Yeah, that's it. Your elbows out to the sides. And then we're going to do for a nice, slow controlled, nice breathing patterns for 5 minutes to warm you up. And just focusing on that. Legs, arm, legs. Okay, from here we're going to go into the first exercise of your upper body session will be your chest flies, which is working your chest muscles. I've set up, I think, ample weights for you to start with. I'm going to show you how to execute the exercise seated on the bench. I'll pass the weights to you, and I'd like you lying flat on the bench. Okay, and just to have your back nice and flat, it's just always nice to prop your legs up, which keeps your lower back flat on the bench. Okay, your arms will then be straight up. I'll hand the dumbbells to you, and then from this position, you are to bring your arms out in a wide arc. Okay, and until such a point that you actually feel stretching in your chest muscles. And then just to remember that the exercise and the movement is in the shoulder. And not with your arms, and obviously with the correct breathing technique. Okay, and we'll be doing 6 of those, and we'll do 4 sets. Okay.
And position my feet up then, correct?
Yes, and just nice with your back nice and flat.
Okay.
Okay. So let's start that. Okay, you got that? Alright. Now let's bring your arms out in a nice wide arc. Slightly bent at the elbows. Okay. And then straight back up and not completely locking your arms at the top. And feeling the nice stretch across your chest. Breathing in, coming down, and exhaling, going up. And we'll do 2 more of those. Does that weight feel okay?
Yeah.
Alright, great.
I definitely feel it working.
Alright, lovely. And then we're going to do 4 sets of those. Okay?
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, the next exercise we're going to be doing as part of the upper body session, we're going to be doing 1 arm dumbbell rows. Okay, I'll show you how to do the exercise. You'll be placing your right leg at the end of the bench, and then your right arm for support. And just to, I'd like you to keep your torso in parallel with the floor. Okay. I'll give you a nice weight. I'm sure that'll be fine for you. You'll pick up the weight, and then I would like you just to bring it up close to your body, and then at the top or the full movement of this exercise to contract your back muscles, and then to release back down to the starting position, and obviously breathing in at the bottom and out
At the top.
at the top.
Okay.
Okay, and then just to focus, as I said, to contract, and then just return back to your start position, and then we'll repeat on each side. We'll repeat six rounds on each side, and then we'll do 4 sets.
Okay.
All right. Okay, lovely. So let's have you positioned nicely on the. I'd like your hand, yeah, I think if it's comfortable there for you.
Okay.
And then, yeah, you've got a nice back position there. And that's it. And slowly down. And then, that's great. To use, to focus using your back muscles as opposed to your arm. I'd like you to keep your, not to pull up the elbow too much.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay, now I can feel it more on my back.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then contracting at the final upward phase of the exercise. Okay, how's that weight? Fine.
Perfect.
Okay, lovely. And then we'll repeat the same on the other side.
Okay.
And we'll do that also for 4 sets.
Okay.
Okay, the next exercise is going to be a push-up. You've done a push-up before. Also very nice all-round exercise, working on the whole body not just as well. So I'll show you how to execute a push-up. Okay, I'd like your hands placed directly on the shoulders and shoulders apart, and then your feet nice and together, and your back in a nice neutral position. I don't want very nice back. And that also if you engage your abdominal muscles also. And then just to keep the knee nice and straight, and then lower. And obviously you're breathing as you come up. So in, and exhale out. And just keeping your arms nice and close to the side of the body. And focusing once again on engaging your core muscles.
Okay.
So that we prevent any kind of sagging.
Okay.
Okay. Bending the shoulders, shoulder width apart.
And how many? 6.
Yes. Yeah. That's it. And a nice control. That's lovely. Very nice, Jenna. And breathing. Very nice. Okay. rest of those as well. Okay, the next exercise we're going to do is the bicycle track on the floor. And then once again, we're going to do 6 reps and 4 sets. Okay, so your starting position is with the legs shoulder width apart, slight bend at the knee, and holding the dumbbells with palms facing inwards at your sides. And then you will be given one arm, and you will lift the dumbbell up, and then twist it, turn it with palm facing up until your elbow is flexed. Okay, and then back down to your starting position, and then alternating with the next arm. Okay, and also focus on the contraction at the top on the inside. Okay. A nice controlled movement and having a slight retraction to the scapula.
Okay, so now am I doing 6 per arm?
6 per arm. Okay. So feet shoulder width apart with a slight bend to the knees. Okay, and then again. Okay, and just bring it slightly up, and then that arm up as well. And then focusing on that upward twist. And returning to start.
Get up.
That's it. How's that rate?
Perfect.
Okay. Right, we're nearly there. Been doing great. Okay, the last final exercise for your upper body session will be shoulder lateral raises.
Okay.
A nice exercise to train generally the whole shoulders.
Okay.
Again, using dumbbells, you will pick the dumbbells up, again with your feet shoulder width apart, slight bend to the knees with your palms facing inwards. I would then like you to please lift your arms up to shoulder height,
Okay.
to there, and to have your elbows slightly bent.
Okay.
Okay, and then just remembering to get your elbows in the upper face slightly higher than your hands.
Okay.
Okay, and then just to repeat that movement with a nice controlled movement as well. Let me know how this weight feels for you. Okay, let's see how you handle that weight, Shanna. If it's a little bit heavy, then we'll just we'll drop the weights. Just, I'd like you to please put your back straight. Okay, and nice bend to your knees.
Could I have a lighter weight?
Yeah.
I think that might be a bit better. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so bend, straight back, right? Okay.
And at the upward face, just to concentrate on having the elbows slightly higher in your hands.
Okay.
Back down to your sides.
Okay.
Okay. Breathing out, up.
Okay. Yeah, much better control there.
And focus on your breathing. And just to remember the elbows just slightly higher than your hands, just to you get used to coming to the place and going on. That's great. Okay.
Better? Okay.
Okay, just focus the elbows slightly higher than your hands. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. So that your hands are actually lower
Okay.
at the
Then
top.
the elbows
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct. Alright. And how does that weight feel?
Much better.
You're managing that.
Yeah,
I
I'm
see that.
gonna just focus on my knees and the elbows that you were
Also,
saying.
slight acts, just like back to your knees. leg position, not being too bent,
Okay.
just a slight bend to your knees, and on the upward phase of your lateral raise, not too high. I'd like it just at shoulder height, and then just remembering that your hands must be slightly below your elbows.
Okay.
Okay, and then just a nice control of it back downwards,
Okay.
and I'm sure that'll be comfortable, but you're doing great. Okay, how did that feel in the last couple of sets?
Yeah, much better. I've managed to get the leg position and the shoulder, I think, a bit more accurate.
Okay. Well, you can feel a difference when you actually, also with the upward phase, when you're actually lifting it to the right height, so forth and so on, how it's actually targeting the shoulders in the right place. And with time, you get used to all the different techniques and the forms of training.
Okay.
I'd like to, in the next session, incorporate some machines. But we'll adjust as we go along. So I hope you enjoyed that.
No, it was great.
It was great fun training you. And on your way out, I'll just give you the brochure or the pamphlet with the rules and regulations, just so that you can have with you.
Fantastic.
And then we'll see you next time.
Cool.
Lovely. Okay, Shana,